Good morning, YouTube. It is Curly Roots here. It has been forever and a month since I've posted, and it's partly just because my life's all over the place, just mentally and then physically all over the place. So, and my puppy Gomez, I decided I'm just gonna post a realistic plant chore, come along with me, see why I haven't posted video, and just be raw, real, I was gonna say unratchet, but not ratchet, just crusty. I'm not gonna try to put on this facade of how my life is and it's so great. My house is a mess. I don't remember the last time I've eaten a real meal. I have plants everywhere. It's second day of my period, so I'm feeling great. 104 degrees outside. I don't know who's controlling the weather, or they're trying to burn us, trying to cook us, deep fry. I don't appreciate it. But I feel like if I just post it and get started and stop worrying about it, that'll be what's best for me, you know? What's better for your mental health than just publicly shaming yourself and putting out the disgusting place you're living in? Right now we're getting ready to make breakfast. You're making breakfast with me. I'm gonna have the just eggs, some skillet potatoes, and something with avocado. I love avocado. Let's go. Okay, we're back and all set up. So, final thing, I think I already told you guys, doing just egg omelet, which is a vegan egg alternative that I love so much. Oh, it expires on my birthday. Cute. Skillet potatoes, so I have oil in a hot pan, my little pan for my omelet, and then I'm doing waffles because I'm team waffle over pancake. Let me know in the comments, are you waffle or pancake? Waffles are just, they just do it for me. The texture, the crunch, little pockets for syrup, yum. So I have my waffle maker heating up here, waffle mix, and all my stuff to start cutting up for my omelet and potatoes. This is, I don't know if it's anybody else, probably, but I don't think anyone has really the time of day, but my off days or my weekends are the only time I really make breakfast for myself or eat at any time in the AM. Usually I don't eat until later on. I call it intermittent fasting. I think it's just an unhealthy eating habit, being honest, but we're gonna label it as intermittent fasting. So it's very rare that I get to make breakfast, but I actually love breakfast foods. Making breakfast is my favorite. I think it's just so fun and creative of what you can get done, especially with me being vegan and not eating anything obviously with dairy, meat, animals, things with feelings. I feel there's a lot you can do with breakfast. The popping is the oil. There's some water in the pan that's popping off. Hopefully you can see me. I know there's a window behind me, and hear me. Probably gonna be all angelic and stuff, or shadow and scary, but okay, sir. Chill out. Ooh. But yeah, I feel like you can get really creative with breakfast. I feel like if you were to wanting to make a meal for someone who is vegan, I feel like breakfast is a good way to start. Super easy. You kind of go from there. How have you guys been? Before I go on this tangent about myself and discuss myself the whole entire video, how have you guys been doing? How was your guys' 2020? First day of summer just happened, 104 degrees. How are you feeling? Let me know. Are you guys liking the warmer weather? Do you guys have exciting plans for the summer? Are you more of a winter person? Are you like, I'm already over this? I don't do sweating. Same, I don't do sweating. I'm fine with summer. I like the warm weather and all that. I do not like to sweat, but other than that, I'm in it. I'm a Cancer. If you couldn't tell, I probably sensed it as soon as I turned the video on. So my birthday's coming up next month. I'm going to be, how old am I going to be? I'm going to be in my 20s. We'll keep it like that. I'm going to be in my 20s. Take your guess at how old you guys think I am. Keep in mind, I'm very aware that from the waist up, I look about 16 in my hormonal acne right now isn't playing towards my age. But I would love to hear your guys' guesses below on what I am. Yeah, my birthday is in less than a month, and I have no idea what I want to do. And I'm one of those people who never do anything for their birthday, but then afterwards I'm so like sad of like my one day is already over and I did nothing to show for it. Like, I had nothing to show for it. I didn't do anything fun and exciting. There was nothing going on. It was just a normal day. And then I get all regretful and woe is me afterwards. But do I ever plan anything? No. Do people ask if I want something? Absolutely not. Of course not. So I'm kind of thinking this year of actually doing something. And I don't know if it's like, I don't know what to do. I don't want the attention, or it's like, or what. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I need to get to the bottom of that, or maybe it's not even a deeper reason, and I need to stop being, that person who tries to find a deeper reasoning behind everything. But I think I want to do something for my birthday this year. I mean, you're only this age once, and YOLO and all that, or whatever the kids are saying these days. I just want to do something. I want to have fun. I want to get crazy. Speaking of fun and crazy, I do want to get tattoos. I think that's definitely something that I'm going to do for my birthday. If not my birthday, my birth weekend, I want to get tattoos. And I'm one of those people who are a little bit nuts, and when I want something, I want a lot. Like, I wanted piercings, and then I decided I was going to get like 5 of them all on the same day in different ears, sleeping the next day. Glorious. Loved everything about it. Couldn't sleep. Boom, boom. Awful. So I want to get, I think it's going to be the same thing with tattoos. That's why I'm a little more hesitant to get them, because I know once I get it, it's over for me. It's over. Like, plain now, I have one on my ribs, but I feel like once it starts, I'm not going to be able to stop. I'm going to be covered in it, neck down, I'm going to be that girl. And then I also have like this like internal debate with myself in regards to tattoos. I don't know if anyone else has this, or let me know. It could be just a part of like my body dysmorphia, just like how I view myself. But I feel like I don't look like someone who has tattoos. And I feel like society, I feel, whatever the deeper psychological reason behind it is, like, I'm gonna be less innocent looking, less pure, less, once I get tattoos, less digestible to a mass crowd. I don't know who I'm trying to be digested by. I don't really have anyone in mind, but that's always like my thought. That's my only like holdback, is like my image and how people perceive me is now gonna change once I get tattoos. But then I'm also like, why the fuck do you care? Do you want them? Is it gonna matter? Like, you're not gonna all of a sudden become a new person because you get ink on yourself. You don't get like a vaccine. No, let's not talk about that. You don't get a piercing and you're a different person. You're decorating. And I have to constantly remind myself that it's merely decorating who you are and expressing yourself outwardly with art. It doesn't need to be some deeper societal just construct. It's a tattoo. Let it go. Something deep, sis. Let it go. So I have that going on. And I think that's something that I definitely want to do. Maybe get like a couple of friends together and get tattoos and piercings and act crazy and blame it on, celebrating the anniversary of my birth. I feel like that could be something that's fun and memorable and is up my alley, where it's not too much excitement and not all the attention is on necessarily me, but it's still something that I can enjoy with people around me. I feel like that's something that I want to do, so I need to plan that out because she is coming soon. You saw that? You saw that ninja skill? I don't know if I was in the frame. Caught a knife. Pew! That's what I want to do. And I'm also I had a coworker talk about how they went to this retreat thing for work, and there was like dancing and drinking, and I'm like, I'm a 20-something-year-old, and I can think of 2 times in my entire life being on this planet where I have gone out and gone drinking, like dancing, had fun. That's it, twice. And I feel like a part of me is like, that is so unacceptable for you to be out of. That's all you have. And again, I say that's for everybody, not across the board, but someone like me who enjoys that to an extent sometimes, I feel like I can do better than that. Oh, okay, it's a waffle maker. I'm like, it smells hot in here. I feel like, yeah, I can do better than that, and I want to do better than that. I just need to figure out why I don't ever put myself out there to do stuff like that. Why is that? Okay, enough about my mental health. This is not what we came here for. More chillax video. Okay, pan is hot. So is waffle maker. Let's go ahead and spray that. And then when we're done with breakfast, I want to show you guys the before damage of what I have going on and kind of do a quick little plant update. I did get a bunch of new plants, which is good and not good depending on how you look at it. I'm supposed to be on no buy right now, but of course my mental health is shit, so buying plants making me happy. So that's what we do. So I have a couple new ones that I want to show you guys and get some feedback on. Potatoes are in. Okay. Omelet we're gonna wait because it's super easy and it cooks super fast just because it's not real egg. And pour waffle. Spray away. Plant updates. I want to give you guys plant updates. I got some big ones. I also have a cool work project that I'm working on that I want to get your guys' opinion on. Not really opinion on, but kind of explain. I'm just excited. And I feel like I just want to share my excitement with somebody. I want someone to hear my excitement. Not necessarily force it, like they need to be excited as I am, but I'm excited and I want to vocalize my excitement. About this little project. Oh, so look at that. Let me actually show you guys. We're waiting for breakfast to go. I'm gonna turn the tripod if I can. This is currently what my dining room table looks like. Not at all really dining room table, more like plant storage. But this is what I have going on right now. Ooh, let's see if I can prop you guys up here. And there we go. You're a little tall. I'm gonna kind of lean you forward. So I currently have my micans right here, my yucca plant here. Kind of hard to see, but my ZZ plant that usually is here. I'm gonna say this big one last. If you look here, I have my big monstera, but it's one of those not monstera. It's not the true one that has like a little wave at the top. So I think it's a philodendron. I have my philodendron Brazil back there. My monstera Sotsubacana back there, variegated, and then I have here's if I can move you guys here. Ooh, hold on, wait, we got stuck. Ooh, can't get the tripod. Decursiva here, and then some cuttings here. My alocasia dragon scale right here, doing great. Actually has a new leaf. See if I can coming in. There it is, look at it. And then grand finale right here, one of my more recent ones. I have my Syngonium Chia Pence, which is a new one for me. And it's actually kind of like not a rehab, but a little glow up plant. Got it off of Facebook Marketplace. And he also has a new leaf coming out, which I'm so excited to see. Especially because I have him staked up on this big old pole. So I'm hoping that the leaf is nice and large. So this is currently what my dining room table looks like. More of a waiting room for my plants. And then if you look over here, you will really see how my mental health is going. This is my living room. Let me see if I can put a tripod. No, this is good. I mean, this is a good depiction of what I have going on right now. This is the work project that I was kind of talking about. My boss is allowing me to redo a little office area, but I'm waiting for a job switch that I'm manifesting and that I really need to happen for me to bring it all over there. Because I don't want to bring all these like decorations and plants that are tailored towards me and then it not happen. But I'm feeling and I'm hoping, just putting it out there, manifesting that I get it. So this is the stuff that I bought for it. It's along that corner too. So like shelves, decor, just a nice little office space. You can see all my hormonal snacks, pistachios, chips, rye bread. Gummy worms are not me. Just captures a mess. Things are everywhere. This is usually not how my living room looks. I'm a very tidy person. I do not like mess and clutter, but I'm learning that my environment is a reflection of my mental space, and how I'm feeling mentally is always expressed outwardly, which is fortunate and unfortunate depending on how I'm feeling. Right now, I feel like shit. My space looks like shit. But we're gonna change it today, taking you on board with that. I'm gonna give you guys a break. I feel like I was talking at you a lot. And then we'll jump back in when I'm done with breakfast and I'm ready to start doing my tour and getting started with cleaning. Okay, I'm back. It's been a couple of hours. I've definitely had breakfast, had time to clean up, straighten up, quick nap, unexpected, and I wanted to do a quick updated what I've cleaned, how things are looking, but also a quick plant update of the new plants that I picked up. I didn't really I didn't know if you were interested in seeing me doing the cleaning process and things like that. I wanted to kind of do a more targeted, like, plant cleanup. I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing me clean my house. So to make up for that, I wanted to show you in a more detailed look some of the updates that I got, new plants that I have from last time. I think my last tour was like my first video, which unfortunately has been months. So I've definitely acquired a lot more plants since then. So I wanted to quickly show you guys that and kind of round out this video before I have to head out. Okay, I showed this earlier, but I just wanted to show you again now that it's a little more clean, a little more. Now it's at least clean. This is my philodendron Brazil that's actually got really large leaves. It's going to be going to work with me, so that's my work project. This is my Syngonium Chia Pence that I got off of Facebook that I explained earlier was kind of like a makeup, kind of glow up plant that was definitely looking a little rough when I got it. Has this fun little variegation spot, which I'm hoping gets more of. Has a new leaf coming out here, which looks really nice. I'm hoping for a large one. Another plant here that's going to work with me. And again, why they're sitting here is one, they're new plants that I got from either a big box store or they got from Facebook. So I kind of have them isolated just in case they have pests or anything, so they're not bringing it to other plants. I have my allocation dragon scale. I have the silver one up there. I didn't have the green one, and it kind of inspired me because I think it's Fern was a really big alocasia, and I wanted one like she did. So I got this one, and this one also has a new leaf coming in. I think it actually has two. And then my decursiva I got as well. I think these ones are both got from Green Acres, honestly. These are both Green Acres for the most part. They're either Green Acres, a big box store, or Facebook. That's usually where I get my plants. This one's also got a bunch of plants in there, which is why I liked this one, and a new leaf. I think earlier I called this a Standeliana, and it's not. It is, no, I think I called it a Siltobacana. It's a Standeliana, that's what I meant. So I got this one. This one was a Facebook one, which is why she separated. And then this one wasn't here earlier, but I pulled this from my plant room. And this is my Cebu Blue that I definitely regret buying and rescuing off of Facebook, because the person who sold it to me said it was fine, and it's definitely got some kind of root rot or something going on. So I'm trying to repot it and get it going again. So I just watered that one. And then I have another one of my Micans. I think I have 3 in the house in total. The other one's hanging up in the kitchen. I'm not going to show you the kitchen because this kitchen's still a mess. I didn't get to cleaning that one. Ooh. This is one of 2 of my string ofs in the house. I only like about 2. I like the string of needles and I think it's string of spades. I'm not a big fan or had the best luck with string of hearts. I'm not like string of pearls. I don't know why, I just don't like it. But this one's actually doing really well. And again, it's against the same wall as the plants over here, the southern facing window. So most plants in here are really happy. This is all things that are gonna go with me to work for that work project. So I just kind of put it all together. This is another big micans that I got from Green Acres. I got that one for 15 bucks. I remember when these plants were so hard to come by, and now they're super cheap. I have my sad looking Monstera Peru. It just needs to be watered. I watered it, so hopefully it'll perk up a little bit. It's usually pretty happy. And then I have the philodendron or Monstera from earlier. My pothos here. This is a cabinet that I found off of Facebook. We're super cheap, painted and kind of redid. These are little Facebook finds. Everything here is Facebook. And fun fact, everything in my house is either thrifted or Facebook. Everything's secondhand. So I have a snake plant here, and then this is a true Monstera. You can kind of see, let me show you a good leaf where you can see it. I know one of them has it. Of course, now I can't get to it. They'll have like little ruffles here at the neck, and that's how you know it's a true Monstera versus the philodendron one. And then down the hallway, some cool updates. This is my guest room, also the green room, plant room. There's not very many plants in it right now because I'm kind of going through and fixing her up. But this is a huge update. I got this huge, like 7 foot tall ficus tree for 25 bucks on Facebook. And this thing is taller than the ceiling. Like this branch right here is just kind of leaned over. It would definitely be taller than the ceiling, no doubt. And it was having a little bit of issues like acclimating to the house, but it's definitely doing a lot better now. It's definitely figured out its kind of bearings here, and it's definitely like cinched up real tight. I'm gonna figure out a way to kind of flop this leaf up here, but it's in a tight little pot, which it likes. I have just a normal, you know, golden pothos here that I'm hoping, ooh, yellow leaf. Let's grab that so I don't forget. Ugh. I'm hoping to have it really like trail down right here and create like a little wall. I feel like that'd be super fun. And then I have these two awesome Hoyas right here. I have just your normal soil, your normal splash pubicalyx here. I know it's a little hard to see with the window right there. And then a variegated macrophylla. If I say the name wrong, I'll put it on the screen. But I got this one, which was absolutely huge. It was a big dream, like wish list plant for me for the longest time, having huge established Hoyas. And then I got a couple right here, just an obovata. I think it's actually my first obovata Hoya that I got. This one's in here. I think this is a northern facing window. I might be mistaken, but it's on the other side of the house. And then I have a cutting of my, what is this? Losing it. Silver leaves. I always have the worst luck with it. Melanochrysum. There we are. And that one's just rooting in water right here. It was potted up, but I've always had issues with it. And then I have my, I think this is just a, I want to say exotica. I want to say. Might be silver splash because the leaves are a little bit different. And then just your normal heartleaf philodendron. Golden pothos cuttings that I'm taking. Let's get these yellows. Embarrassing. Let me grab this one. Hopefully not the whole cutting. Pop it back in. And then I have another Brazil here. And then I have my donkey tail at the very top. So that's here. And then this random couch. I'm actually trying to create a DIY nook in here. So once I figure that out, I'll definitely post a video about that. I feel like that could be such a cool little nook and have plants like hanging down and just like a wall and nook of plants. So that's gonna be the eventual goal. Bathroom. I only have a couple plants in there, so I'll skip past here. And then this is where the magic lives, which is these plants here. So on the dresser here, I have my Monstera Adansonia wide form. These leaves are to die for. Look at this. Look at the fenestrations on that. Like, it is so beautiful. And I have it staked up on a pole. I'm hoping to get it to grow bigger leaves and kind of go up this pole. It's actually doing really well. It's got some new leaves going on, and it does have some areas that are starting to attach to the pole. So I'm trying to really leave this one alone. I've noticed this one does really well with like neglect, good light and neglect, and it's usually fine. And then I have my Gloriosum right here, which I got off of Facebook and got a really good deal on, with just like massive leaves. So this one's doing well. It's got its new leaf coming out here, which is doing really well. I just wet it this morning to make sure that it has no problem coming out. This was the leaf that came out right before I got it. As you can see, it's the biggest leaf. Right here, I have my pink Syngonium that's also staked up on a pole, doing really well. And I actually found this one at a big box store for a really good price. And it was taller before. It was about to like right here, and then I took some cuttings. So that's a good update. And right here, I kind of have my more precious Hoyas in this southern windowsill. Ignore my dry, dusty backyard. Let's start from the top and work down. Let's see if I can just pull it this way so you guys can see it. This is my Hoya. What is it? I want to put the name on. I know it starts with a G. I don't want to screw the name. It's like Grallatus, something like that. I don't want to completely screw the name up, but this one's been a really fast grower, doing really well, nice and full at the top. Got that one. This is my other string of I have in the house. It's my string of spades, and this one's actually very happy. It's flowering and everything like that. I feel like these ones are really easy to flower though, so it's not too much of a flex. And then down here, I have some of my new acquired favorite Hoyas. I have my Hoya Polynura, which is the fishtail one. Love it. Got it as a cutting, a rooted cutting. And as you can see, it's already got some new growth points right where it was cut at, and some new leaves, which is really exciting. And then this is just my pride and joy, my absolute. I'm gonna take this one out of the window so I can really get you a good view of it. This is my Hoya Sarawak. I got this one as a super tiny cutting. I'll pop a picture right here for you if I can find it. I think it was like 2 or 3 leaves when I first got it. And this thing is just absolutely massive. Like, these leaves are about the size of my hand, just about, maybe like my palm. It's constantly pushing out new growth. The veining and the like splash that it's getting, make sure it's focusing, is awesome. I created this little trellis for it. I noticed it was starting to lean over a little bit. And then as soon as I created the trellis, you can kind of see. Let me see if I can find like the leaves that it came with. You can kind of see it here. These were the like baby leaves that it came with. Excuse me. So you can definitely see it's been doing a thing, and it grows so close. It definitely started to like space out a little bit at the top before I got the trellis for it, but the leaves are ridiculous on this one. Absolutely my favorite Hoya. And then right here we have a Hoya Finlaysonii. That one is doing really well as well. This one right here, right above where my thumb is. Let's see if I can set this one down so I can show you. This one is its new leaf right here. It's nice and dark. Got some decent little splashing. It's also shooting out some runners. This is another leaf right here. It's still hardening off, but that one's doing really well. Love that one. And then we have a Hoya Waiatii right here, doing really well. It's kind of in this little pot. And then we have a Hoya Croniana, super like splashy or silver. I'm not sure if it's a super silver or not. I don't believe so, but it's definitely got some super silvery leaves for sure. And then my Hoya linearis, which I'm actually tempted to buy another one just because I'm impatient, but I'm not seeming to like really get what this one needs. I know it's very thirsty and succulent, but it seems like the leaves are drying out, and I'm always constantly watering it. It's in a plastic pot too. I'm trying not to mess with it too much, but this is my Hoya linearis. All right, this is my Hoya macrophylla black margin, I believe it is. This is super simple Hoya, but it kind of has that little like abbing and starting to get splashes. It's definitely producing a lot of leaves too. It likes the window, but it's the Hoya black margin. And then my Hoya Cortizii. I was a little hesitant to get this plant for the longest time. I don't know why. I think because it kind of reminds me of like string of in a way, and I'm not a huge fan of that. But this one got me nice full at the top, which I love, leaving that one alone. And then my newest ones that I got off of Facebook, and this one was like a wishlist plant for me the longest time. This is a Hoya rotunda flora. And again, she's rooting in pumice, I believe. And this one is doing really well. Shooting off a little runner. I think it has potential for new leaves coming out. So we're trying to leave that one alone. And then this one, it says it was a reverted Wilbur grave. But again, I kind of think I got played on this one, being 100% honest. Looks like a carnosa to me, but it does have new leaves. And I'm not sure how variegation works with Hoyas, if it does return or not, but that's what it was sold to me as. I mean, it's cute either way. If anything, I don't like it, I'll resell it, but I don't know how reversion works with Hoyas. So that one stays there. And then I have my true for sure 100%, I know, Exotica. This is my second one. This is one of my favorites. It's one of those plants, just like a Micans, and Exotica is one of those I can buy 100 of them, and I love them all the same, and I think they're all awesome. So I got my nice full Exotica here, and then down here we have more of my Hoyas. This is another wishlist Hoya, and I think it was honestly a wishlist Hoya for a lot of people. My Hoya Matilde, which I love, is shooting off a bunch of new growth. It's super duper easy growing. It hasn't pushed out any new leaves recently, other than these like little top shiny ones. But when I first got it and I got it in this room, it definitely was shooting out more growth. And then I have my Hoya Billabata, or it's the Burtonay, I believe it is, SP Burtonay. I think there's like a difference between the two. But this is the one with the super fuzzy leaves, doing its own little thing. I love its little growth pattern. I love the way this one feels. These ones are both Facebook finds. And then, sorry about my bed. I was cleaning, and of course I spilled a kombucha all over my bed. So those are in the wash. And then another Hoya I have here. There's me, still looking a mess. But house is clean. I'm a mess, but house is clean. We have my Hoya Cordata. This is the one that has a super like rough leaves almost. Kind of like cardboardy, they feel like. But they're doing really well. It's got a bunch of new soft leaves. And then right above that, I have my Monstera. Ooh, I'm losing it, Tetrasperma, that I like. I just recently cut that one too. I have cuttings in my kitchen because it was growing across this wall right here, which I like the look. I'm trying to train it to go above the painting. I feel like that could be a really cool look. And I think that's about it right now that I have in this room. And going on new plant-wise. Otherwise, I've been kind of moving things around. I'm sorry for how hectic and crazy this video has been, but honestly, that's just how my life is right now, and I wanted it to be very real and what's going on with me right now. I really want to work on just being more consistent on YouTube because I want this to do well, and I crave those videos I see with other people of them just being real and raw and just posting. I like that. It's very relatable. I just have a hard time making that me. Because I have this vision of what I want to be, and I don't want to go through that awkward growing process where everyone regrets their first couple of videos. I just want to skip to the I'm a successful plant channel who is there for people. People get it. They come to my channel. Francesca's videos are so cool. Curly Roots videos are so cool. And I'm just in a state right now, or a place in my life right now where, as Fern would say, I'm just unwell. And that's okay. And there's nothing wrong with documenting it and getting past that, and that's fine. And there's someone else out there who's also unwell, who needs to watch someone and be like, you know what, I get it, same thing, me. You know, just make it bigger than me and not sitting and wallowing in my problems. I'm very chatty, and I'm very sorry about that. I just want to communicate and just voice what's going on. I think I'm very much in my head, so it's nice to push my problems onto you guys. If you like this video, I don't know why you would, because again, I just talk the whole time. Please go ahead and give it a like, subscribe if you want to see more videos, not necessarily like this, but just more videos in general. Let me know what you want to see from me. Again, I can do more planty things. I can do vegan related things, curly hair things. I'm very open-minded. I want this to be a life channel just focused on plants, of course, because I am wanting to be a plant channel. But let me know. Super long outro. I'll see you guys later.